going on? I just watched a video Tony Sayers had uploaded. It wasn't even what he said in the video. I ended up leaving a comment just because I seen him struggling to give the truth to people. Like he kept becoming apologetic. He's like, I know this truth sucks, guys, and I just left him a comment basically saying how much I appreciate, even though it sucks. I'm not like glad that we're in that predicament. It's just it is good to see another truther that struggles with that. Like I'm not a fan of feeding people a fucking shit sandwich either, but I'm a fan of the truth no matter what, even if it hurts my pussy. So it does suck, but what was the name? Is just the name of his video. The title of his video sort of inspired this video, and it was something like "Death is Unnatural" or something like that. And you could say, well, it happens to all of us, so it's obviously natural. It's one of the most observable natural things that happens to every single person. Uh, so you could say, well, it's natural by definition of natural, right? But the truth is, it doesn't feel natural. And my argument to sort of back up what Tony is saying is that would be death is unnatural because I fear it. I fear death. All human beings fear death. When you're a child and you witness death for the first time, it's confusing to you. It makes no sense. And it's if it was a normal aspect, a normal biological function, I wouldn't fear it. Do you fear taking a piss? Maybe somebody's got a urinary tract infection or a damn passing a stone, maybe. But do you fear breathing? Do you fear your heart beating? Do you fear your lungs expanding? Do you fear blinking? Do you fear all the biological functions your body and everybody's body does? No, they are natural. Death is unnatural. That would be my argument. Death is unnatural because I fear it. And then you would say, well, why do you fear death? And this is a weird argument because I guess you could say nowadays I don't really fear death all that much, but say like the average person, the average person growing up that doesn't see this world as a soul trap or useless simulation or bizarre Twilight Zone episode or dream realm or I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but before I was a pessimistic soul trap guy, uh, I feared death. And most everybody fears death, and our avatars are programmed to fear death, whether we like it or not. It takes going through years of seeing this reality for what it is to get to a point where you don't fear death anymore. So it's that would be my argument. But then I guess sort of playing devil's advocate, I would argue, but would you really want to be here forever? Death is sort of a blessing. A conscious soul sees it for what it really is. An unconscious, ignorant soul sees death as the most terrifying thing. But the truth is, as I became conscious, not that I'm not in a hurry. Again, I'm not embracing death, but it's not like I'm embracing life anymore. So death don't bother me. That doesn't fear me at all. Again, if my soul, or whatever you want to call it, my spirit, obviously doesn't want to experience anything negative. So the thought of me dying here and going to someplace even worse, because I was subjected to this one. I didn't have a say-so on this one. Some people want to argue that, blah, blah, blah. And I was given amnesia and I don't know. From my perspective, my soul was plugged into this body, whether I liked it or not. Assuming that I'm going to leave here and have all this power is a bizarre assumption. Just standing in my sovereignty. That's what I want to. Shane Geld, your last video, the one I linked, and I linked on my channel or whatever as a post or whatever to everybody to watch, was a great video, great fucking video. So many points made. My favorite part. This is something I wanted to say to Shengel was when you speak with a higher level of consciousness, this isn't ego shit. This is just the way that it actually is. When you speak with a higher level of consciousness, you may not see it as a big deal, but to people that observe it, it may be a big deal to them. And actually, when you have the higher level of consciousness, you don't even see it. To you, you feel like you're saying some dumb shit. But a lot of the shit you said in that video breaks people's programming. It really exposes them for who they really are. The brain's pre-programmed to make excuses, to sell itself this and that, why we can never get up and do something about this, blah, blah. And you sort of exposed people as just really excuse makers. You did a great job of that in that video. That was probably my favorite part of that video. Great video. Go check out Shingel Thunder's latest. I'm subscribed to him. Long video. Watch it on 1.5 speed at least. But anyways, so what the hell was the point of this video before I... Oh yeah, I was talking about how death is unnatural. Death is unnatural. It is. It just... Why are we terrified of it? And you could almost argue that, like, really, why are we... I'm not terrified of breathing or blinking or any of that other stuff. And then it's like, well, okay, is God sadistic? Why would God put me in a reality and then pre-program my avatar, the thing that my soul's going to get plugged into, to fear what's guaranteed to happen to it? Isn't that weird? Isn't that like sort of sadistic and evil or something? Am I seeing that wrong? Like, yeah, that's weird. I would not, if I was the God of this reality, I wouldn't plug souls into these avatars that fear the inevitable. Because then their whole existence is, again, unless they become conscious, or they just end up hating life, or they just don't want to be here no more. Outside of people that really just don't give a fuck about living, the human avatar is pre-programmed to fear death and fight to stay alive. And, so that's just weird and sadistic, sort of sadistic. If you're looking at it from a God created this reality perspective, that would make God a sort of weird, sadistic creature. And you could say, well, no, Chris, it's so you appreciate life, but it didn't plug us into appreciative creatures. We aren't by nature appreciative humans. You actually have to work on that. You actually have to appreciate things consciously to become appreciative. You almost have to program yourself to be that way, because we aren't that way by nature. Again, sort of weird that it would do that. So what the experiencer actually feels is more suffering overall. They don't wake up, let's say somebody that has a healthy fear of death. It should be healthy. It feels unnatural and unhealthy, but a healthy fear of death, they fear death most of the time, though. They don't appreciate life most of the time because humans aren't by nature appreciative. Again, so it's like one of those things where people will use this as an excuse, but it's like, yeah, but that ain't how people actually are, though. That ain't how people really are, though. Can we come to reality? Like, are humans capable of living in reality, or must they live in a delusional fucking little story in their head? What is so bad about living in reality? Like, what did you people do that's got you so afraid of real reality? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's got to live in a fucking delusion. But anyways, yeah, death is unnatural, and it feels unnatural because I fear it. I shouldn't fear it. If it's natural, just like breathing is natural, I don't fear that. Just like taking a piss is natural, I don't fear that. You know what I'm saying? I fear death, though. Death feels unnatural. It feels like I should have been an immortal being in this existence, but the existence has become corrupted by some sort of fucking mind virus, AI, whatever. And its main goal now is to kill all of God's created immortals or something. Like, it started when it wiped out the ancient civilization, and it's just been doing it since. Like, number one goal, destroy all life. Like, this AI is pissed as fuck. It's killing immortal beings by poisoning them with the foods and blah, blah. Who knows? Maybe we would live for 200 years or 500 years or something like that if we weren't being poisoned all the time. And some people could say, well, no, if that's true, then there's some tribes and stuff in Zimbabwe that would live till they were 200, right? Because they ain't eating an American diet. But the truth is, we don't know what the hell they got in the air and the water and the everything that's fucking people up. Just because they ain't eating red 40 and yellow 5 and, processed seed oils and actually motor oil in some cases, man. But anyways, they who knows it's in the water that those people are drinking. Who knows how contaminated their environment is. Like, guys, you're talking about the most demonic, evil system in the world that probably 50 years ago was releasing drones on tribes in other places and spraying them with shit that's fucking their biologics up or something, for all we know. If you're talking about the whole demon control system, yeah, it's capable of that. It's really evil and dark, and this reality actually is a reflection of what happens in the spirit realm. We're fucked. If this reality is a reflection of what happens in the spirit realm, we're fucked. Then all those people saying that Even in the spirit reality, in this, when you die, the afterlife is like some sort of tyrannical government controlled type weird shit where entities like hold you down, don't let you use your abilities, don't let you think freely, blah blah blah. Like, if that's true and it's leaking into this reality, I would say we should probably fight it or destroy it. Come together and do something about this shit. But the old crazy Chris on YouTube saying some crazy shit again. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's just keep talking about it. Hey guys, I got a better idea. Let's all sit here and think positive. That's gonna get rid of the demon bad people. Humanity's gone full fucking retarded, bro. They literally live in delusions now. I never thought the day would come. I'm about to just lose my mind with the rest of them, to be honest with you. Just be an easier way out. Way to go, fuck it. I'll just act crazy and I'll go full Joker mode, and if it feels good, I'll do it. If I see that girl with that big old booty, I'm running up and I'm slapping it and I'm running that way. I'm just kidding, guys. Reality is a mind fuck system that forcefully subjected souls to create delusions to deal with it. Man, what the fuck did we get ourselves into, guys? How dumb of a soul could we have been? Like, how soul trick? Man, come on. I don't know. The more I think about it, guys, the more oh, Chris, you're selling powerlessness. Chris, you're selling hopelessness. Like, guys, we didn't have a choice with this one. This thing created this. It created us. It put us in here. It subjects us to what it wants. And until we get up and do something, it's always going to be that way. Now, another great point that Shengel made in this video is, if you're sitting around waiting for the generation that's going to free you from the slave system, you probably are that generation that's supposed to free people from the slave system. There may be sacrifice. You may have to die for what you believe in. I agree with all that shit he said. 10,000%. This is all shit I've said too. It's like motherfuckers saying, "Oh, we need to just drink the juice and go out." Like, bro, if we're just gonna fucking waste our lives anyway, that's usually my argument, especially for suicidal people. It's like, bro, you're just gonna blow your brains out anyways. Go and fucking do something righteous before you die. Go and do something righteous. Why are you just wasting your avatar? You're actually wasting the avatar and the intellect that was inside the fucking avatar. You wasted it all. Anyways, it's just, I don't think suicide's the right decision. Again, if you're ready to fucking die anyways, let's go and do some righteous shit then. Let's go and try and fix this. Let's go and make a fucking statement with our actions. I'm sick of hearing about how powerless I am. I'm about to go and show motherfuckers how powerful I am. I'm about at that point. No, Chris, don't fucking preach revolution. Don't preach anarchy. Don't preach turning against this demon. I'll preach that shit till the day I take my last breath. This is a demon system. And until I identify it as something else, it's fuck it till the day that I die. It's fuck it till the day that I die. It's rage against the machine till the day that I fuck this simulation. We suffer. Whatever we are. You want to call us spirits, you want to call us souls, you want to call us NPCs, randomly generated entities in an electrical gaming system. I don't know. I know we suffer this realm. This realm suffers us. Nothing is done for no reason. Nothing is done for no reason. Everything is done for some things benefit, some things pleasure, some things dopamine hit, some things something. Energy don't move towards nothing that ain't pleasurable to it. It doesn't appeal or magnetize towards anything that isn't pleasurable to it. For us to be suffering, there's an it that's feeding off of it, enjoying it, watching it happen. We may be in a reality where we were created the same way Everything, maybe crocodiles, squirrels, fucking chimpanzees, maybe all of them are created little weird things by whatever's actually. And to it, we're just another creation. We think we're all special because we're intelligent and we have an ego. Think you're special? Look around. Who would subject a special soul to a realm like this? Outside of a demon, a devil, an archon, we got to literally create this bad guy entity to excuse away the obvious, observable, fucking darkest, evilest realm. It's not God, it's the devil. So you're admitting right in that sentence, right? The second you created the bad guy, you admitted in the same sentence that what you see is observably evil and must be blamed on some sort of nasty entity. It's not God, it's the bad guy. In that sentence, also, you claim you're God powerless. I'm sorry, but if I was God and I created an entity and it went evil and started fucking molesting my creation, I would destroy it. Or at least stop it. I wouldn't just let it happen because, well, that's what the bad guy's doing now and you all have free will. Fuck you then. You're a demon too. You're allowing it to happen. You're an evil. It's not a God. In that one sentence, when people make the bad guy, they forget the part where the actual God of the realm is the actual bad guy. No, that can't be true. That my worldview gets crumbled if you say that. Well, motherfucker, then your God's powerless. It's that or that. No, he just is allowing it to happen so we can all learn from being molested by a demon creature. You people are stupid to me. Just little dumb fucking retards walking around saying some regurgitated ass parroted fucking line that your predecessors, who were also mouth breathing, drooling fucking mongoloids, told you. Not a thinking brain inside anybody, just a bunch of programmed fucking scripted creatures now. There is no real souls left in this fucking reality, or if you find one, it's rare. Everybody's a scripted being. Everybody's got a scripted belief. Everybody's a scripted little fucking dodo bird. I'm sick of this fucking reality and all of its fake ass weird character creatures in a matrix system that's only for the fucking benefit of it. Oh, he shits on the souls subjected to it. What a hell realm. Fuck this reality. Fucking demon system, dark ass, pathetic, feed off people suffering ass, fucking weirdo shit. Fuck all complicating it, bro. I can say this shit as the toothless fucking redneck that I am. It don't take no genius to recognize this goddamn realm as a fucking suffering pit. Can we do something about this shit other than be little bitches and think positive or whatever? Can we do something about this shit? Like, I'm just about, I've been fed up. I've been fed up. There ain't one Tony Stark type truther out there. There ain't some multi-millionaire, billionaire truther out there that's like, man, let's all get together. Let's do something. Not one. Not one, dude. Not one. Come on, bro. How's that possible? Like, there'd be at least 10 or 20 if reality was a beautiful, loving realm. I mean, at least some of them would have been raised by good parents. I mean, come on. Which is every super successful person's a piece of shit. Nobody ever has a good plan or a good idea or a good anything. It doesn't make sense to me. This realm is a matrix. It's a scripted reality. There'd be way more multi-billionaires or trillionaires or whatever doing good stuff for humanity. You know what I'm saying? There'd be at least one email. There should be at least 10, but there'd be at least one email. Hey, Chris, this is my name. This is who I am. This is what I do. Please. This email is going to self-delete after you read it. If you're interested, I own a compound. I'm a multi-billionaire. We're coming together to do something about this shit. I would have got that email 15 years ago. I was looking for that group. Like, for real. I was looking for that group. Like, but yeah, I agree again with Shingel's video. We should come together and do something about this shit. But even coming together, for me personally, at the moment, I can't even afford coming together part of it, let alone feeding myself wherever it is I go. Where are we coming together at? If it ain't in Florida, I can't afford to get there. You know, like, so it's like the Matrix does a good job at keeping everybody so milked that coming together or doing something practical is out of the question for the most part. We must depend on the people that are super financially wealthy to make said things happen, but those people always seem to not be interested in helping humanity, which is against the laws of statistics, I think. There would be at least 5 or 10 billionaires that, at least, what is it, like 100 billionaires in this reality? There'd be at least 5 or 10 that were cool, good-hearted motherfuckers coming together. Like, yo, you got 20 billion. Well, I got 27 billion. Mark over there's got 31 billion. Mike over there, he's also a good guy. He's got, we'll do this project for humanity. We're going to make this greenhouse that's so big, it's going to take up half the fucking Amazon forest. It's all going to be eateries. There's going to be food everywhere. Food everywhere. We're going to have drones picking the seeds for us. We're going to have androids out there picking the nuts, drones flying them in daily. Everybody's going to have food. None of it's going to be sprayed. I mean, there's never anything good for humanity. The only things that happen in humanity are usually bullshit, lies, and deception. Oh, look, we went to the moon. They show you some fucking retarded ass footage that was recorded with a goddamn potato and try to pretend it's all real and shit. Like, bro, oh, look, we discovered this new place. Like, so obviously some fucking CG painting piece of shit. That's what happens in reality. Like, nothing good happens in reality. Just more chaos and it's a shit show. It's a shit show. It's never a good fucking story, a good fucking ending. We are batteries to something else. Something else feeds off our suffering. I'm sick of being gaslit. I'm sick of my mind lying back to itself saying, no, that can't be possible, or my pussy's too soft to deal with that truth, or whatever. Something else benefits from our suffering, or this shit would have been over with and done a long time ago. There ain't no God sitting by watching this happen. If it is, it's the one that's doing it to us. So yeah, the truth is always bad news. And the ultimate truth may be some ultimate bad news. It may be like that. You may be trapped. I may be trapped. We all may be trapped. We all may have no say so, not just in this experience. We didn't really have a say so in this experience. So we may not have one in the next. Some people are going to try and stand in their sovereignty and power. And what happens if that doesn't work out for them? What happens if whatever had power over their soul this time around sticks them in the next merry-go-round without their consent? Just, oh, shut up, you're going this way, goodbye. And they just get pulled that way. They have no say so. What? It would be better that they know the actual truth than to sell them a bullshit story that I don't have personal experience doing myself. Standing in my power and sovereignty, you have no say so. I am God. And the whole realm that's doing this to all of us just all of a sudden loses all of its power with me, and then has to like do what I say. If that's true, I would be able to say that and do that right now. Oh, so I only gain my power when I lose my body. That's when I gain my power all of a sudden. If I had the power when I wasn't in my body, then how did it trap me in my body? If I was so powerful outside my body, how did it trap me in my body? It must have been a trick. Again, an excuse made up by people that have no direct experience with said thing. How would it trick you? If you were super powerful, then you must not be that powerful, and it's more powerful than you if it's trickier than you. You ain't gonna trick me if I'm more powerful than you. Have you been outclassed by a dog or a cat or a fucking weasel or a flying squirrel or a bearded dragon? No. It doesn't have the intellect to outsmart you. Yeah, the hard, brutal truth is we may be stuck, and we may be stuck in the next one, and the next one may be bad or hard to deal with as well. One sec, guys. But yeah, guys, if that is in fact the ultimate truth, is that just that dark? We're stuck. We're fucked. Nothing we can do about it. Okay, let's pretend, even if it's a dark truth, we don't want to be in that reality. Let's pretend it's true. Now what? Okay, we're in hell. We're trapped. We may even be trapped the next time around. Standing in my power doesn't work here. I'm kind of crossing my fingers, hoping it works in the next reality. Okay, that doesn't sound all that much more hopeful than what I'm saying. I'm saying come to terms with the fact that you're in hell. Now what? Now what? If anybody can answer that question, I'm all ears. I'm all ears to hear now what? I'm ready to move forward. Now what? I'm ready to do something about this shit. Now what? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Now what? I don't care how big the comment is. I don't care if the comment's a link to a video that's 5 hours long. If you have an answer to, okay, now what? I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. It's got to be practical. It's got to make sense. And it's got to be practical. It can't be some fucking retarded shit. It's got to be practical. Uh, don't tell me to fucking come and hang out with the wood in the woods with you and pray to a tree and urinate on this tree and hope that our urine gets absorbed by its roots to then send our message to the east. Like, dude, tell me some practical shit. Say, hey, Chris, I'm a multimillionaire. I'm ready to do something. I got 20 people lined up, also ready to do something. This is what we plan on doing, or something like that. Again, I'm sorry to keep pulling at wealthy people. I don't know what else to do. We need some sort of Tony Stark, Batman type motherfucker in this reality. Some wealthy ass dude that's also himself had just about enough of this shit. I mean, that's what we need. Or people to come together. People are the wealth. People are the wealth, but man, they just fucking refuse to come together. So yes, at this point, we need to use the matrix system, which creates an energy off people called wealth, called money. We need to use the system against itself. Because unless you guys can wave a magic wand, I've been yelling now for 5 years at the top of my lungs, we need to come together. It don't work. It don't work. Now what? Again, I'm done talking about it. Now what? That don't work. Like, let's acknowledge truths when we're fucking hit in the face with them 10 times. I know I'm stubborn too. Sometimes my mind gets made up about something and I'll get slapped in the face with the same truth 100 times before I go, okay, I'll come to terms with it. Like, humanity is not going to come together. I wish they would. They don't. They listen to their leaders, in quotes, leaders. These leaders are demons or aliens or lizards. They have some sort of weird ability to control people. People just fold to them. People just, they pull the wool over people's eyes somehow. Not every single human alive, but most people. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. I can't lie to one person, and hold a straight face. But these demons somehow just have this great ability to lie to the masses and get away with it every second of every fucking day. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Goes against the laws of physics, and more importantly, goes against the laws of statistics. That's impossible. That should not happen. This is scripted. This is scripted. This reality is scripted. I know that's a hard truth, but wouldn't that be the best way to keep everybody? You're pre-programmed to keep you convinced with what keeps you convinced or distracted your whole life. Or not convinced, attached to, distracted. You're pre-programmed with what you're obsessed with. You're part of the script. That's the best way to keep the battery going without ever questioning itself, without ever realizing, oh man, am I being fed off? Why do I suffer so much though? Why do I struggle so much though? Keep them busy, keep them more busy, add more hours, 40 hours a week, 60 hours a week, 100 hours a week, make them work endlessly, make it where it works all they do. Fuck them, make them work 2 jobs, make them work 3 jobs, fuck them, they don't matter, we matter, we need their energy. Make both parents work, make it where women have to work too. Now we can tax both parents, yeah, the greed demon, we, more, ooh. But then you go, but that excuse only works for so long, because when you're at the point now where you're printing the money, you have all the money. So you would think that the bad guy team would go, yay, we won, we have all the money. and then they would start doing something. But no, they just perpetuate the system where they consume our energy endlessly. It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Or they'd retire, or somebody would, you know, get rid of them and they would take over. Like something would happen at some point. It's like, okay, you guys are obsessed with wealth. Okay, you got it, you got it, you got it. Well, 100 years later, you still got it. Now it's all digital. They don't even need to make money. They just put in a code in a computer and it tells the world that they have money on this plastic card. They've completely got the system defeated. These people I'm talking about, like the elites, they created this system so they could thrive in it. But then, okay, you're thriving. What else do you need? So no, it just perpetuates the evil. Fucking milk us, make us work harder and longer. Isn't that weird? You would think with all that wealth they would build something, do something. But no, they just perpetuate lies like, oh, we are, look, 50 billion to this project. That's all CG, fake, made up bullshit. It's like, what? Oh, so it just perpetuates it for the sake of perpetuating it? Why? Why? The Matrix has been revealed to you in this video. If you have the eyes to see it, the Matrix has been revealed to you in this video. If you need to see more than this, man, what's wrong with you? You're under a spell or you're too soft to deal with the real truth. You're either under a spell, you're under your own mind programming that you did to yourself. And you can argue that, well, no, the Matrix did it to you, and that is true, but it's a sort of like off truth because, well, you're aware of that now. No more excuses. Take full control of your own mind. Start over. Think from square one again. Understand you've been brainwashed. Oh, this ain't my mind. Man, human beings should be forced to take psychedelics. I don't know, man. Like, I'll be honest with you, but I don't know, man. I think motherfuckers should be forced to take fucking shrooms and just think fucking normal. Think fucking normal now. Stop being a fucking retard. Stop playing a character you created. Why are you still doing that? Humanity's fucked. I wish they weren't, but they are. I wish they weren't, but they are. They're dumb. They don't think. They're just dumb Autobots, pre-programmed, scripted, fucking perfect slave bots for the system. The system did a good job at making them into the little dumb fucking batteries that they are. I hate this place, man. I wish I could get my hands on the fucking throat of these fucking demons. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish that I was alone in the room with the CEO of BlackRock or Vanguard or whoever these demons, aliens, reptiles are. I really wish I could be in a room alone with one of them motherfuckers. But that's something I want in this reality. And the way that I'm built, this reality's programmed to never give me what I want. Believe me, it knows about people like me. It actually starts people like me, souls like me, spirits like me, whatever you want to call it, out in a really fucked up environment to really fuck with them. And it all happened. It's fine. I don't hold any resentment. Wink, wink. I mean, I only want to rip this demon's fucking heart out and eat it while it's still beating. But anyways. Yeah. A Dookie Boy realm controlled by a Dookie Boy system, pre-programmed to be a Dookie Boy system, souls plugged into avatars, pre-programmed and pre-scripted to be Dookie Boy little creatures. And the list of Dookie Boyness goes on forever. Just nothing but a fucking Dookie Boy realm. Put it on rewind. Let's start this record over again. This place is hell. This place is misery. Start over again. This place is a hell realm. Don't you see it? Don't you see it? Look around. Open your fucking eyes. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. The Matrix is not just the realm, it's the mind too. So you're like trapped in a trap that's in a trap. Imagine you get locked up too. Imagine you go and do some crazy shit and you get locked up. You're in like 8 layers of a prison at that point. A prison and a prison and a prison and a prison and a prison. How many times does soul spirit got to get fucking locked up? Chris, look how angry you are. If you had God powers, you would destroy this whole reality. Yeah, but it put me in this position. I'm not in this position by nature. If I had God powers, when my soul and heart was beautiful and untainted by the demon realm, I would have created nothing but beauty. I would have created nothing but love and harmony and peace, prosperity, abundance. Don't fucking lie to me and make it it's my fault. The realm is demonic and evil, and you know it's your fault for subjecting me to a dark ass realm. These entities are going to try to blame you for anything when you die? The audacity. The audacity. It's these entities in NDEs that sell people back this. Is it a false hope? I don't know. That they have some sort of power, that they can stand in their sovereignty and say no to these entities. Because, well, again, if the entities had full control or full power, they wouldn't be talking to you about shit. You'd just be you're going this way, motherfucker. They wouldn't even talk to you about it. Why are they trying to convince souls to move left or right? Like, I don't get that. Why are they swaying traffic? What do these entities gain from this? Because we don't gain from this. Okay, if you've had a few beautiful moments in your life, that's fantastic. But you have to realize overall reality is a very dark, suffering, unnecessary, suffering, slave, perpetual Groundhog's Day slave system that never progresses towards anything positive, that poisons its unfortunate subjected souls, like in the air and the food and the water. It's just like, anyways, I mean, if I have to reveal reality to you, man, go back to watching like Alex Jones or something. But, graduate, move on to the next one. So one of the things Matt says over there at Quantum of Conscience, I agree with. They're all like animal. I haven't watched them in a long time, but when I was watching them, that's what he was saying. They're all animal farms. Truth movements, like another animal farm and animal. That's what he called them, animal farms. Like another one, and that's all they are. I wish that there was some sort of great reveal, some great truth, some great something I could do to progress humanity forward, but there just is not. There's this like 2-3% little bit of hope that I got that my videos, my voice, my ideas, theories, beliefs, whatever, will make an actual fucking effect in this reality, but it's a very small little percentage of a hope. I keep seeing the comments, guys. I see them, and I see people saying like, your videos help, thank you. Your videos help, thank you. Your videos help, thank you. I see that, guys. I know. I'm getting the message. My videos help you. You don't want me to stop making videos. I don't want me to stop making videos either, guys. Like, well, me kind of being here talking about kind of proves that. Sort of doing it in the moment. But if there ain't shit to talk about, I don't want to be talking about it. I'm just at that point in my life. If there ain't shit to be talking about, I really don't want to be talking about it. Does anybody have any solutions? Does anybody want to stop running in circles with the same ideas and theories? Like, okay, we've said it enough. Now what? So you could say to a degree, listen to me talk. Is this a person that's plugged into the matrix? Obviously not. So don't be a retard when I explain myself. To a degree, I have to plug back into the matrix. Now, when I'm plugged into the matrix, I don't all of a sudden lose the brain that I just talked to you with. I'm fully aware of what's happening. But I can, in my daily experience, with a little bit of control that I do have, I can ruminate on the nastiness of this reality. And I've done that plenty. I've done that for decades. I've had just about enough of that too. It's nasty. I acknowledge it. It's what it is. And I could do that from now until the day I die. Of stress, worry. Or I could go around trying to be as positive as possible. I can try to be the little bit of light that is in this reality. You could say, yeah, Chris, if you're good to people, if you're sweet and kind and loving, people will take advantage of you. People will be narcissistic. They'll latch onto you. People will see you as a placemat. People will. Yes, that's true. I know. What do you want me to do about that, man? People are going to be nasty no matter what I do. That's another layer of, oh, I'll become nasty like them too. It's just another version of it. By not allowing this reality to affect my purest essence, I've still got love in my purest form, at the base of my heart, I guess you could say. So I'm going to kind of walk around and use that in the Matrix to sort of spite the Matrix. I'm going to try to be as kind as I can to people around me. And that's the best that I could do while I'm here. Again, if somebody come up with some sort of practical way to deal with this shit, I'm all ears. I've been all ears for a long time. I'm kind of sick of that too. I just kind of want to settle into my prison sentence at this point. Forgive me. This shit's been going on a long time. It didn't just start yesterday for me or last month or last year. Uh, I've been distraught about things happening in this reality my whole life almost, like since my early 20s, early to mid 20s. I mean, up to that point, I was just having fun, partying, having a good time. Didn't give a fuck about life really all that much, but still sort of don't. Like, I don't know. I some days I feel like I care more about life than anybody else, but then, man, like some days it's just like, man, fuck, I don't even give a fuck about this shit 1%. I can't make my mind up on how I feel about life. I don't know whether to take it serious, whether to look at it like a useless simulation. And I can't make my mind up about reality because reality's done a very good job of being so goddamn deceptive that it's hidden in the fabric of it, of what it is. It's like it's an unanswerable question again. Just like, dude, I'm so sick of that shit. I'm so sick of running in circles. Aren't you guys sick of always trying to answer questions that don't get answered? Is the earth a ball or flat? Man, whatever. It's a big mound on a giant's asshole. That's what it is. It's a big giant dirt ball on some big giant's ass crack. That's what it is. And the firmament above us is a dingleberry bubble or something. Who cares? It's flat. It's where we have to exist. I'd say who cares? I care. I would love to know, but you're never going to find out in the Matrix. It's designed not to tell you what's going on. Kind of like a video game, and we're just characters in it. Like it's never going to explain to them that they're a character, especially if they have AI or they think they're sentient. Why would it explain to you that you're in the Matrix? But I just don't care. I do, but again, it's like fuck it. We're subjected to this experience. Was JFK assassinated or wasn't he? I don't care, bro. I'd love to know. Wanted to know for years. At this point, well, whatever. Is there a Bigfoot or who cares? It's some big monkey in the fucking woods. What's he gonna do for humanity? Even if we caught Bigfoot, like last him up, like what are we gonna do with him? Oh, look, he yells and he's in a cage this strong to hold a monkey because he's powerful enough to rip trees out of the ground. And oh, see, we got Bigfoot now. So what? I don't care. Fuck it. This reality is nothing but distractions and false promises and little events. And oh, look, now there's drones and there's plasmoids, and that's the new thing to distract. Fuck you. Fuck you. Distraction machine. I see you. You're disgusting. You're actually disgusting. Ugh, man, this reality's like a demonic fucking hell system, bro. It actually makes me sick to my stomach. But anyways, bro. I could rant about this fucking shithole reality for the rest of my life, dude. And just never blow off enough steam about how much I hate it. I just hate it. Let's look at some more melted buildings. Okay, history's a lie. Now what? Let's look at some more mud flood areas. Okay, some places were flooded, and when the dirt settled, it settled way higher than it used to be. Okay, sometimes there's liquefaction, and okay, sometimes there's potholes, and sometimes there's and why are we dealing with this? If this is a total recall simulation, I want my fucking money back, motherfucker. I'm gonna sue you motherfuckers when I get out of here. I'm gonna beat some people to death, to be honest with you. You know, man, don't unplug me from the man. If you unplug me from the fucking matrix, you better have me fucking handcuffed to the bed, because I'm gonna kill you motherfuckers when I come out of this bitch. I'm gonna kill every one of you motherfuckers when I come out of this bitch. I'm gonna beat you all to death. Watch me. I don't care how many are in that room. If I'm free, if there's 10 of you, you're all getting battered. I'm going to bash you boys. But I just I just hate this fucking place, bro. I hate this reality, and I hate what it subjects souls to. I hate what people are willing to be subjected to. I just hate this fucking shit, bro. I wish we could do something to get the fuck up out of this little dookie boy ass fuckboy system. Fucking bend over and get fucked up your spiritual asshole system. Sell a little bit more of your soul. Do some more shit you don't want to do every day. Yeah, the fucking Matrix is milking you real good. Yeah. Ooh. Eggs and are you guys able to save a few $1,000s a fucking year? I almost said a month, but very few people are able to save a few thousand a month. You guys are able to save a few. Oh no, milk. Raise the price of eggs and milk just a little bit more than that. We'll tweak that. Put the price of gas up. How much are they saving now? Oh, at the end of the year, Timmy and Mike and Dale, they all weren't able to save nothing. Oh, perfect. If their jobs give them a raise, we'll just increase the price of eggs a little more. We'll just get right there milked endlessly. Fuck you, fucking demons. And dude, there's there's a little part of my brain that like pictures them looking at me with like a smirk on their face and like glad that they're fucking me, and they're just like laughing at me. That's what my brain does. That's what the Matrix does. Your brain is a part of the Matrix. You're living through imaginary people. And they may have that attitude. Like the actual real versions of these people I'm watching my videos. And even if they may not have that reaction. I'm living through imaginary people. My assumption is that that's their reaction because their behavior is narcissistic and demonic. So I assume their reaction would also be. But I think it's a fair assumption. But yeah, they would only be able to smile and smirk at me from a distance. They're pathetic, weak cowards, but they do have the upper hand. They could be sitting there going, "Yeah, I'm a weak, pathetic coward, but hey, I got $8 billion in the bank. You're over there broke, living broke as fuck, motherfucker. So fuck you, you know." And life goes on. And I kind of agree with the degenerate too. It's like it would be a better prison system if I had a bunch of money, right? Like if I was doing my prison bid, not struggling financially, that would be way better. So I actually don't completely disagree with them, but they do feed off of the suffering of humanity. So if it was up to me, we would find them and execute them, or lock them up, put them in prison with general population. That's all. The second that anybody realizes who got locked up, you think child sniffers have it bad? Imagine putting the elite in general pop. Oh, what's your name? You're one of them BlackRock owners? Oh, you're one of them Vanguard owners? Oh, come here. I wanted to talk to you. But, bro, that dude would be... Anyways, I don't care. Fuck them. Put them in there. Shit, if it was up to me, they'd be put in a fucking Running Man type situation. I've said that shit before. I'm a sadistic motherfucker. When it comes to evil, I'm a sadistic, evil motherfucker myself. I want them to suffer. I want to see them struggling. Like, I literally want to see somebody, like, choking them. Like, I don't care. Hillary Clinton, why'd you do that, what you did? Why did you do it? Oh, because my demon god Moloch wanted me. What'd you say, bro? I'll fucking kill you. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, bro. But anyways, the avatar's programmed for me to be that angry and create that much emotion and attachment to these things. And these things exist for me to be attached to them. That's the Matrix. That's the Matrix. If you sit completely dead emotioned and feed the Matrix nothing, well, you're going to be very bored. That's the Matrix. Boredom is the Matrix. It's literally programmed so that you don't do what you need to do. Not feed it. That's the Matrix. But yeah, man, whatever. Fuck this reality. It's a hellhole. Some sort of god awful simulation. Some sort of nightmare of a demonic fucking evil god. Some sort of soul trap. Yeah, it's not worth talking about anymore. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your guys' time and energy. More importantly, energy. If time's an illusion, what's energy? If time's an illusion, what's energy? Well, anyways, what is energy? Well, anyways, that doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, we're being fed off. We create it when we get emotional. When I get angry, I can feel my anger. I can feel my sadness. I can feel my depression. I can feel my misery. And if I don't like those feelings, why are they happening to me? Especially depression, sadness. Why is that happening to me if I don't like it? So something else, again, nothing happens for no reason. Something else is feeding off that. I don't know if it's just for entertainment, like a video game. And we're only programmed to feel sad so that we react when the gamer's playing it, do horrible things to us, and they can laugh and watch the little NPC get sad when they depress them. Whatever it is these gamers are doing in this MMO Earth. But anyway, bro, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I'll catch you guys on the next one.